Hello YouTube, this is Music City Driver. It is Monday morning, May the 22nd, and I am just checking in real quick to kind of let you guys know. I know a lot of people are probably curious how much Uber drivers make in the Nashville, Tennessee area, perhaps. Our rates are decent. I know there was recently an update with the Uber app with the new addendum and everything for the financial services, and now it shows that we make less, but we don't really make less, but we've always made less. So anyway, we were like $1 a minute or $1 a mile for Uber X and stuff like that. So just to let you know, I run Uber X, Uber XL, and Uber Select. I unfortunately have not been driving long enough to have separate accounts for Uber X and then Uber XL and Select, so I have not been able to do that. However, I just want to kind of give you a couple of weeks average. Now, last week was a little different than normal. Normally, I run both apps at the same time. I use Mystro, which you can find the info down in the description, to run both apps at the same time. It automates the process for me, makes it easier. So last week, I'm going to show you Uber and I'll show you Lyft as well. So last week, May 18th to the 15th, I made, I'll show you the screen, $562.96. Hopefully you can see that pretty well. I'll zoom in a little bit more. $562.96, and that is no referrals. I have not gotten any referrals, so all this will be without referrals. So let's scroll up a little bit. You show it's $562.30. I got a little bit of a promotion, $18.54 guarantee. I did have some fuel charges from the Uber fuel card of $33.23, so it ended up being a total, to me, obviously there was some direct deposited because I didn't do an instant pay on it because that was the extra that I earned from my promotions. So I did pretty well. It was $510.03 is actually what I did for instant pay. So that's pretty decent. So last week, May 15th through the 22nd, which includes today, obviously, I only worked 3 days. As you can see, last week I worked quite a few more days. However, this week I had more Lyft, and I'll show you that in a second. So I'm going to show you Lyft next. So $462.30 this week. There's $462.09 from trip earnings, and then there was $73.31 from fuel charges. So that is taken out. There's an instant pay of $386.75, and then I guess $2.03 is going to be showing. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know what that deal is. So that was for Uber. So for Lyft, I'll show you for Lyft here real quick. Let me get to the screen and I'll show you Lyft. Lyft this week had some well, I want to mention also Uber had some guaranteed surges that actually worked correctly on Friday and Saturday. They worked quite well. Thursday, that was a nightmare. Something happened with their system. I don't know what happened, but it did not work. I was getting pinged all night for less than this guarantee, and I kept canceling. My cancellation rate has gotten quite high. Unfortunately, as a result of that, it's over 20%, which is not where I want to be. My acceptance rate is like 97%. But anyway, I digress. Let's go to Lyft. So Lyft, they had a guarantee for Lyft on Thursday night, which was the night of the Alan Jackson concert here. I hope that I got that. I have not yet done that. I have substantially more rides with Uber. I have over 900. I'm approaching 1,000 rides on Uber. I've only got 197 Lyft rides. I'm trying to make an effort to make more Lyft rides, but on that night, I actually shut Uber off for a little bit. That's why I showed a little bit less in Uber this week, because actually I made up for it in Lyft. And I also want to mention I did get quite a few cash tips this last week. I probably made $30 or $40 on cash tips. And I also made a lot of tips through Lyft as well. So May 15th to the 21st with Lyft, we've got a total earnings of $182.24. That's on 16 rides, 8 hours, 54 minutes and 39 seconds. These are also not any referral bonuses. I haven't gotten any referral bonuses. I've only gotten a couple of ride bonuses in the past, like a couple of months ago. So we had $217.05, tips of $14.98. I did get a cancellation. I sat there forever, tried to call them, couldn't get them. Got $5 from that, and then $54 in Lyft fees. and I've still got $30.61 hanging out in there that I can't cash out because I cashed out some from the previous week, so I can't cash out instant express pay unless it's $50 or more. So I've only got $30.61 in there that'll be paid out, and I'm hoping it doesn't show anything here about my view bonus calculation details. Nothing is on there. So just to give you an idea also of the previous week, May 8th to the 14th, you're looking at only $16.72. Pathetic, right? 4 hours online, two rides, $1 tip. So that was a pretty pathetic week. So that gives you a difference. That gives you an idea of the differences between Lyft and Uber for me. A lot of people do great on doing just Lyft. They don't do Uber at all because they hate Uber. And you know, I can understand that. I can totally understand and respect that. So I, however, am in this to make money, and right now Uber is paying me more money. If it ever turns out that Lyft ends up getting a lot busier, then I will probably do more Lyft. But when I turn Lyft on, just Lyft, it is a long time, not a long time, but it's a lot longer than Uber to get a ride. So when I turn Uber on, it's just like back to back, and a lot of stacked trips going on where I'm dropping somebody off, just about to drop somebody off. I get another stacked request that's almost in the same place, maybe even the same place that I'm dropping off. So just wanted to give you guys an idea of how much I've been earning. Recently, it is starting to pick up a little bit. It's getting to tourist season in Nashville. Almost every month is tourist season here, but with all the bachelorette parties and all the bachelor parties, but it's really starting to pick up now. I'm hoping that the CMA festival that's going to be going on June the 8th through the 12th, I believe. I think that's right. I may be wrong on that. So I'm hoping that will be a pretty good earning potential, because there's going to be a whole lot of people in town for that, and it's going to be huge. So anyway, like I said, just wanted to give you guys an idea of what I made over the last week. I'm going to try to do an update video like this every week on Mondays, just to kind of a recap of what I earned for the last week over the weekend, because I primarily work Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights only. I do work a full-time job, so this is something, a way to supplement my income. So anyway, if you guys have any comments, anything like that, please post them below. I'll be sure to respond to any comments you have. And thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. And if you liked it, please like, comment, and share, and subscribe. I try to make videos as often as I can, especially with news that is affecting the rideshare industry. So you guys have a great week, and I will hopefully post a video soon. Thank you.